When Emily and her husband moved into their quiet suburban neighborhood, they were told that it was a voluntary community association. The sales agent had reassured them, saying, "You're not obligated to join the HOA if you don't. Want the extra rules? That's completely fine." Relieved, Emily signed the closing papers on their cozy brick home without giving the HOA another thought. For nearly a year, she enjoyed her new space, planting flowers along the walkway, painting the shutters a bold navy blue, and putting up a small chicken coop in the backyard. One afternoon, a letter appeared in her mailbox stamped with the HOA's logo. It listed violations and fines, ordering her to dismantle her coop, repaint her shutters, and stop parking her husband's work truck in the driveway. Emily chuckled and tossed the letter aside, muttering, "I'm not in your HOA." She assumed it was a clerical mistake and that her independence had been guaranteed. A week later, two men in navy jackets bearing the word security knocked on the door while Emily was home alone. They introduced themselves as neighborhood officers and told her they were there to enforce the HOA's rules. Their tone was authoritative, almost like real police. Emily, unfazed, repeated, "I'm not in your HOA, and you have no authority here." The men left, but not before warning her that bigger problems were coming. That evening, her husband looked over the property deed and homeowner's documents again. To his shock, he discovered a buried clause that hadn't been explained at closing, although their home itself was outside of the HOA. Their backyard fence extended 3 feet into a parcel of land legally owned by the association. Technically, a portion of the chicken coop stood on HOA property. In a bizarre twist of legality, the HOA now had a legitimate claim against them. The next HOA meeting turned into a showdown. Emily marched in, letter in hand, and confronted the board about sending fake officers to intimidate her. The board president smirked and replied, "You might not be one of our members, but your coop is on our land. That makes this our business." Neighbors gasped as Emily shot back, "If you had a real case, you'd have called actual police, not dressed up. Volunteers trying to scare me?" Her words struck a nerve, and the story quickly spread across the community. Ultimately, the HOA dropped the intimidation tactics after local authorities got involved. But Emily and her husband were forced to move the chicken coop entirely onto their property line. The ordeal taught them a hard lesson. In HOA territory, even a few feet of land could drag you into a battle you never asked for.